Check. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we got here. All right, sounds good, except I'm still getting text messages. That got to be silenced. All right. Sounds good. What's up, y'all? Oh, yo. So, welcome to the show tonight called Abby and Libby We Need to Talk. And before we get started, let me say hello to everybody who's here. And look, I don't know why this chat here looks all funny. I don't know where the setting for that is, but it seems to do what it wants. So I don't think I can turn that the way that I would like it. But let me say hello to who's here. All right, who here? Who here? Who here? We got Say What. Okay, what's up? Say What? Jesus, that takes half the screen. See what I mean? Why can't I make that go away? Yeah, I can't handle the settings. I want that to go away. Who knows how to do it? Anyone knows how to mess with this this layout here? Anyway, welcome Annette. Welcome L'Oreal. Welcome Jennifer Ferguson. Jeez, can't even see me. Okay. Welcome Rebecca Ann, 1965. What's up, Miss K? What's up, Noe Amos? All right. What's up, Bonnie? Nobody nothing. What's up? What's up, Winter 63? Foxy Lady, what's up? All right, Shotgun Susie. What's up? Oh, who else is here? Pam. What's up, Pam? What's up, Chris? What's up, B? What's up, Woman Doing? Don McKenzie, Lindsay, Jesse Lynn, Waterby Whisperer. Right, Renee O, Catherine, Dennis, Sweet and Salty, CAA. All right, Don Smith, Kimmy. Digital. What's up, Judy Hathaway? What's up, Rachel133, Jamie Boyd, Hello Kitty, Penny Pona, Jamie Boyd. Have I said yes yet? Tam S. What's up, Tam? Donna. And Donald Pitbull Kuntz. What's up? Nice. Boy, that's a nice bully right there. Look at that thing. That's what my dog looks like, except my colors are different, are opposite. Okay. Christine. What's up? All right. Electric Werecat Truther Network. What's up? Okay. Sharon Epperson. Regina Grady Bolden. It's a new day. What's up? All right. Michelle N. What's up? Nature Loving Lady. What's up? Okay. Eliana Davidson. What's up? Debbie Packer. What's up? All right. Callie G. What's up? Sandy D. What's up? All right. Jamie Boyd, Jenny 33, Peaches 81, Kelly, KLL, Audra Kessler, J for Justice, Amy Dunn, Mino Dino, Judy Hathaway. Already said hi. Okay. Housebroken. Trying to get through to everybody, through everyone, so I can start here. Let's up. Carmichael, what's up? All right, what's up, Carmichael? What's up, Sarah? Lindsay? I already said hi, Lindsay. Okay. Seth Smith, 75. All right. Hiawatha, what's up? Ninja Warrior Assassin. All right, Rick, what's up? Kay, what's up? Okay, Foxy Lady, Carol, Shadow Sleuth, what's up? Hope everyone is doing well. Little Boy Blue, what's up? Hello, proud from cold England. Yeah, it's cold here too. Oh, it was 15 last night, 15 and snowy. I didn't like it. I get a little grumpy with the cold weather. What's up, Elizabeth? What's up? Hello, all. Miss B, what's up? What's up, me passenger 33? Okay. What's up, Neobi from Tennessee? Your name's difficult to pronounce. Okay. What's up, Grandma Shark? Missouri, Meemaw Wolf 9. What's up, Renee? Oh, I said hello already. Melas, Montana Yoga and Homestead. What's up? Cleveland Rocks. Are you in Cleveland? What's up, Mama J? All right. Kathy S. Nancy Drew 101. What's up, Nancy? Okay. You said you have 3 pits, 2 males, 1 female. Well, that's not a pit bull on your. That looks like an American bully. Looks like a bully. He's a monster though. Look at him. He's all buffed up. Crystal, what's up? And Big JD, my number one fan. What's up, Big JD? Cleveland Rocks. Kelly Gibbons, what's up? Maestro, what's up? You're pretty cute. I have a Shih Tzu and Aussie Doodle, but pits are so cute. I can't handle them. I can't have them where I live. You know the thing that's funny about pits, and it's a great injustice, is that a well-loved pit is one of the most family-oriented dogs there is. Like they're incredibly pushovers. Like my dog, he's a bully breed, and he's basically in love with us. Like he loves us so much that his eyes always start rolling back in the head. If we just look at him, if you just look at him, focus on him, his eye starts rolling because he gets so full of love he can't even handle it. Then he rolls over and wants you to rub his tummy. What's up, Melon? All right, sorry y'all, trying to get through this. Jamie Goodwin. All right, keep your snow. It started snowing here. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. What's up, Peter Dragons? All right. What's up, War Lion Raffi, AASB? What's up? Welcome in. Welcome back in. Aaron Hack, snowing in Minnesota right now. Or is that Montana? I don't think I know my abbreviations. All right, Heather Brown, what's up? Okay. Hey, from Hope, Arkansas, what's up? We're supposed to get our first snow in Ohio. Yeah, I think we're on about our fifth snow for the season up here in the mountains, but it's the 15 degrees that makes it welcome. Okay. Elvis is here on his alt. Is he going to spit on one of us? What's up, Kelly? Mary Martin, what's up? All right. All right. Let's see. I'm getting there. Pits are nanny dogs. Love my grandbabies. Only bred her once. Got a blonde with white socks. What's up, Santana? Drato. All right. Maestro, what's up? All right. Brandola girl, what's up, Brandola? Pit bulls are called nanny dogs because they're so gentle and loving. Yeah, mine is. He's like I said, his eyes start rolling back in his head if you just look at him, and don't even talk about if you pet him or love him. Uh, he loses all cool and melts like an ice cube. He melts. He just straight up melts. Um, all right, Harley Ryder, what up? Hiawatha, what up? Mine's a bully, and his name is Bully. He was named when I got him. I have an American Staffy. She's trained as a PTSD service dog. Well, that's what mine is. Like basically, um, what is it? American Staffy mixed with I forget what a bully is, but you know, American Bully is what I mean. American Bully. What's up, Don Leonard? All right. All right. I agree, Prof. I had pits growing up and they were such wonderful dogs. My landlord won't allow them for the homeowner insurance. Yeah. The problem is when you mistreat or you abuse those dogs and make them violent, they have a bad bite. But I mean, most pits are way nicer than most other dogs, I think, if you love them. Okay. All right. Elvis, you some of my bitch. No such thing as bad dogs, only bad owners. Yes. Tell Elvis no spitting. My pets are very loving, and my female is with me all the time in my office, in her bed. Okay. Western PA, what up, Bonnie in Western PA? Okay. Amy Dunn, what's up? DB Cooper, what up? All right. Audra in Iowa. All right. Oh, are you a retired dog trainer? So you know what I mean. Those pits are just pushovers, literally. I mean, it's so funny how mine just melts. Like he looks at us, he starts falling over. I'm in love with him. He's awesome. I've had him for he's a year older than my boy, so he's like 6 years old, 5, 6, 5.5. Two red-nosed pit females and a cane corso. Ooh, the cane corso is I've never seen one in person, but I may as well remind you to like while I'm reminding myself to like. Please hit the like. Okay, what's up, Denise Russell? All right, so looks like we caught up. Okay, so I've said hello to everyone. So good. So we're good to go. So hello, everyone. Thanks for being here. And yeah, please hit the like and all that. Just give me a minute, please. All right. Let me tell you what I'm up to tonight, okay? Um, Abby and Libby, we need to talk. As someone said earlier in the chat, that's a phrase you never want to hear. We need to talk. Um, but I look at it two ways, okay? In one way, it is that it's we need to talk, okay? In another way, you could say it's like we need to talk. You know, it's different. So we need to keep talking is one way of looking at it. That's a positive spin. Okay, the positive spin. We need to keep talking. We need to keep talking. All of us, all the time, need to keep talking. True. That's what we can do for Libby and Abby, right? True. We need to keep talking. Now, but back to the point of the show. Seriousness. Mental health. Mental health. Um, Notice the way I titled it. Abby and Libby, we need to talk about mental health in this community. Okay, so first of all, let's get started with this hypothesis or theorem. There's nothing you can do that will bring back Abby and Libby. Okay? Nothing you can do. So we need to talk because here's the reality. There's a large amount of mental illness in this community. Hey, none of us are immune from it. None of us. And The thing is that mental illness will not bring back Abby and Libby because nothing will. So, our first charge should be to take care of ourselves. Now, is it worth diving headlong into mental illness to try to bring back Abby and Libby? No, it's not, because it won't work and nothing will bring them back. So, first, take care of yourselves because this community is plagued with mental illness. It is. And there's some reasons for that. One of the reasons is the awful gang stalking, gaslighting, narcissistic crazy making, and general fuckery that goes on in this community and has since the very beginning. Okay. It started, in my opinion, with the family, the searchers, the quote unquote friends. Okay. We've seen it from law enforcement. We've seen it from the YouTubers, from the gang stalkers. In this community, we've seen suicide. We've seen threats of suicide. And we've seen lies about suicide. By that, I mean the fake obituary that went around a year or two ago. This case is rife with mental illness. And I'm not going to sit here and give you a PowerPoint about what mental illness is and blah, 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 blah. I mean, come on. We're all adults here. So, there are some things, though, that we can talk about. Like hyperbole, language, going to extremes. Because what a lot of you have done is you've dehumanized people in this community. I know because it's been done to me. Okay. That's how I know. I never asked for this shit. Okay. But you see, it's not just a Delphi problem. It's a worldwide. It's a modernity problem. It's an internet problem. It's a political problem. It's a culture problem. But here in Delphi, it's exacerbated by the fact that you have liars, gaslighters, trolls, stalkers, harassers, targeting individuals. No matter how much I hate some of these motherfuckers in this community, I don't want to see any of them die. Some of you may or may not be aware that we had someone die last year. And everyone acted like it was no big deal. And, they still act like it was no big deal. You know? Um, that's been part of what's infuriating in this past year. Is you had someone die for whatever reasons, self-inflicted, and all of those who surrounded that, they didn't take responsibility. It's just like the faked death last year, which was prior to that, regarding a fake obituary that traumatized half the community. Not one person took responsibility for that. Accountability is at a minimum in this community. And it's really sad. It's really immature. Um, a lot of the ones doing this, they're in their 40s, 50s, 60s, okay? So you have people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s behaving like teenagers, refusing to take accountability. But they have the audacity to come on the internet and tell you how to think. um, and there are things that are going on now that I'm not going to talk about. I don't want to talk about. But the point I'm making is this about Abby and Libby, all of this kind of stuff. Not only will it not bring them back, it will do nothing to help them. So they're not going to be brought back by all this insanity. And it's not even helping to get justice, it's delaying justice. What is justice? The truth coming to light. Okay, so how is any of this insanity? You're traumatizing people. It's really a horrible thing to do. It's cruel. We got people in this community who are absolutely, completely fucking mentally ill. Like some of them, all they do all day, every day, spread rumors, make up rumors, make shit up, just straight up make shit up, spread it as if it's fact. You got people in this community whose sole modus operandi is hate. They find those who they hate and they target. They just target, 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 target. demean, slander, harass, accuse, beat down. They beat down, they beat down, they beat down. You got people in this community's whole thing to make themselves feel better and important is to bring the others around them down. You have people who solely want the dopamine hit, the ego rush, the praise. You got people threatening to kill other people in this community. You have people who can't, they talk so fast because of the post traumatic condition that they're suffering. They can't even maintain like a cohesive thought to finish a sentence. But they interject themselves into the community, talk to people all across the spectrum every day, every day, every day, every day. It's a really, really bad situation here. And so why, so what am I getting at here? None of that is bringing back Abby and Libby, right? And a lot of it is actually harming the cause of bringing the truth about for this. So why am I saying take care of yourself? Because for those of you going through things, the only way to help yourself is to focus on yourself, to do self care, take care of yourself. In other words, the obsession over this case, which is filled with trauma, it's filled with hate, it's filled with death, it's filled with abuse, with with drugs, with lies, with gaslighting, with emotion, like all of these things that this case embodies. If you're obsessing on this every day, focusing in on this every day, abusing drugs, drinking too much, I say the solution is get sober, put the dope down, put the bottle down, put the phone down, get off social media, forget about Delphi for a while. Because you're not helping. What we just went through the past couple days, it's cruel and an unusual punishment. Being engaged in something like this, it takes a lot. It takes mental clarity, fortitude, strength, discernment, level-headedness. People get too caught up. For instance, there are things that I like to do. Um, see if I can get something going here. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So let's do this. Oh, is it working? Okay. All right. So, for instance, there's some things I like to do. All right. These are some things that I found helpful. I'm a great, great, great lover of these books by C.G. Jung. Okay. Um, so this particular series of publications I really like. It's called The Collected Works of Jung. Okay. And and there's many. Okay, look at here. So you see there's many here. There's 20 volumes. Um I look at it as more like maybe like 14 volumes. Okay, so I'll highlight them. Oops. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Is that not going to work for me? Okay. Where is it? These here. So see these here? I like these here. And more so, I would say it's really just these here. Okay. For instance, a really great one is Psychology and Alchemy. Okay. Studies of the analogies between alchemy, Christian dogma, and psychological symbolism. That's a really great one. Alchemical studies is also okay. Okay, it's pretty good. Um, this one here, Mysterium Conjunctionis. Okay, really good. Spirit of Man in Art and Literature, another great one. This one, Aeon, researches into the phenomenology of the self, really amazing. Archetypes and the collective unconscious, yeah, almost essential. I would say this is essential right here. Okay, essential reading right here. But for me, this is enjoyment. This is enjoyment, and it's also learning. It's also learning. Um, but I would say, hey, maybe go look at some of the works of Jung. I don't know. Fine. Or here's another one though. This is another incredible, enriching text right here. Okay. Well, I can't blow it up the way I'd like to. Okay. So thing about this one, this is very specific, this translation. So I highly recommend this very specific translation. This is James Robinson, and it's this cover here. Okay. 1988. I think it's edition 3. Um, but what am I saying here? This book right here, it's added value to my life. It's enriched my life. It's made me better. It's made me enjoy my life more. Okay? It's wonderful. Let's see if I can find the edition here. They skipped the front pages or the first pages. But okay, and here's another one. This one here. Tao Te Ching Definitive Edition. Okay, by Jonathan Starr. Okay. Definitive edition. Why? Because it's literal. It's very literal. It's very there's not a lot of interpretation that's been done for you. Okay, so I love this book has been an amazing enrichment in my life. Okay. And then there's the interlinear Bible. Okay, the interlinear Bible. But what am I getting at here is that all of these things are not Delphi, right? None of this is Delphi. These are amazing works of art. Okay? Like I said, this one here, archetypes in the collective unconscious, or maybe psychology and alchemy. Okay, maybe even this one, Aeon, or maybe even this one. Not Delphi. Okay, this one, not Delphi. This one, not Delphi. These are classics. They can heal you. The interlinear Bible. And what am I talking about, though? Well, anxiety. Okay, so we got anxiety, panic, phobia, post traumatic stress, bipolar, mania, some schizo disorders, some personality disorders here. Okay, narcissistic, histrionic. A lot. Oftentimes, this will be coincident with drug use. Okay, or self-medicating with drug use, which will only exacerbate these dependent, anxious, avoidant, antisocial, histrionic, narcissistic, obsessive compulsive, schizoid, paranoia. Okay, this stuff here. And then you're taking drugs on top of that. Okay, and the drugs only exacerbate the conditions. You see? And what do we end up with? We end up with we end up with a whole bunch of trauma in this community. And like I said, it's the negativity, the trauma, the subject matter, the gaslighting, all the problems that you'll encounter by focusing into this case will amplify what's already going on with you. So, like I'm saying about this play on words, we need to talk. Yes, we need to all talk. But the bottom line is, if it's not good for you, you don't have to be here in this community. If you're in a place where this is not good for you, go read some books, go listen to some music, go talk to some people, talk to some friends. Put down the YouTube. Don't search Delphi a single more another time, No more. We get ill physical health, we get ill mental health. It's to what degree it affects you. Um, Is this why most detectives are divorced? I'm a homeboy, homebody, and an introvert, but I take care of me first because who else is going to? This podcast helps my anxiety. It's a welcoming group. Thank you, Prophet. Well, thank you. But here's what I'm saying. Some of you might not be aware of what's going on this past few days, and that's okay. We won't talk about it yet. But it's just been another case of trauma in this community, and it's enough. It's enough. Okay, it really is enough. I mean, you guys have to watch the hyperbole, okay? It's really enough. This culture here, it's enough. It's enough. And I don't care if you like what I'm going to say or not. I really don't. The whole thing with, for instance, calling Trump Hitler. Well, and what was the effect of that? Someone almost blew his head off. Not long ago. It's funny how quickly we forget about that. Things like that. As a matter of fact, calling people Nazis. It needs to stop. Calling people child molesters. I've said to some of my friends in this past couple months, just imagine the disservice that does to children. When you call someone a chomo who is not a chomo, what are you doing to that word and to the meaning of that word? It's like another Me Too. You start calling everyone child molesters, then you strip away the meaning and the impact of what that word actually means. You start calling everyone a Me Too. You take away what that really means for a woman to be victimized by a man. You start calling people creeps because you don't like what they have to say. You call people Hitler or Nazi because you don't like their politics. You see, you've allowed people who want to use you as a tool for their own political ends to gaslight you into oblivion where you don't even realize what you're doing anymore. And who pays? It's not the ones you're calling Hitler, Nazi, Chomo, child molester, rapist, racist. It's everyone else who's losing because you're stripping away the meaning for a word which should have great meaning. You claim to be an advocate for children, and you're throwing around the word chomo like confetti. Whoever you don't like is a chomo, 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 chomo. How is that helping children? And so that's the type of things that we're dealing with in our society and as a subset here in this community. What if Trump had had his head blown off? Would you be happy then? What if someone else in this community would commit suicide, blow their own head off? Would you be happy then? See, we all have to check ourselves at times. And this is what I'm saying. If this is 24 hours a day for you, if it's too much for you, if this has taken the meaning from your life, you should put it down and go do something else. Go read some books. Go listen to some music. Go find a girlfriend, a boyfriend, get a job, volunteer, whatever it may be. Go do something else. Because the things that happen only get worse. It's only gotten worse. It's only like you've only made things worse. Okay. Robert Fortson killing himself only made that only made things worse. The obituary for Holly and all the chaos that created only made things worse. Are you here to only make things worse? Or are we here to make things better? I don't know about you. I'm here to make things better. It's why I care. It's why I made a chat focused channel. It's why I come on regularly. You know why I come on regularly? Because I know that there's people waiting for me to click start the. And I feel an obligation. I feel like, you know what? There's over 100 people waiting for me to click the live and talk with them. People want to chat in the chat. That's why I come on live. It's to make things better, to make people happy, to let people talk because it's a positive thing. Like I said, this subject here, we need to talk. It's a double meaning. We need to talk. We have to improve our rhetoric. We have to improve our mental health here. If you find this eating you alive, it's okay to go take a break. All right. Um, that's what I had to say. So now I want to talk to the chat, but this is serious. This is serious, folks. We don't need another death. We don't need another suicide. We don't need another murk. We don't need anything else bad in this community. Please. When Rick Snay and I had real talk and understood each other, it let a huge deal of weight off my shoulders. Me too. Me too. And people were mad. Okay, some people threw fits. Why are you talking to Rick Snay? Why are you buddy with Rick Snay? And I say, why not? Making things better rather than making things worse. Good evening. Good to meet you, TFOW888. Thank you. We just had a pretty serious talk. So thank you for coming in and enjoy the channel. People on drugs, alcohol don't make rational decisions. Well, that's what I'm saying. It exacerbates the problem. And I want you all to get sober, and then let's work on our mental health here. This is a downward spiral, and people are getting traumatized. There's too much trauma in this community. We don't need more. Prof, I thought I was beat, but then decided I'm writing whoever I have to and talking to whoever I have to make people notice that things are screwy. And it's working. It will continue to work because, like I said, this is a double sided meaning here. We need to talk. Talking is what we need. I mean, but that's a worldwide thing here. This is a worldwide problem. Best to ignore them because they're significant. Their 50 minutes has come. Drunk more. Get jobs. Okay. I finally caught you live. I agree on taking breaks. I'm kind of in one right now. It's emotionally taxing because this means so much in so many ways. Holding on to anger helps no one. No. And also, anger at yourself. You know, this is what I mean about focusing on yourself, self care. Do things that are good for you. Remember, when you're hard on yourself, you're hard on others. It costs nothing to be kind to another. All right. Be part of the solution, not part of a problem. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming in to chat. And that's it. Okay, let me do the business. If you're in the lurker crew, join the chat, okay? Join the chat. Staying in the solution and not the problem is very much the proper way to handle things. If we're hard on ourselves and let the anger and sadness consume us, evil wins. Okay. Thank you, Laura. Previous lurker crew, present chat crew. Thank you. Now look, it's like I lost like 100 people dropped off because they didn't like the subject matter, but that's okay. It's okay. We have to talk about whatever we have to talk about. If they don't want to hear it, come back another time. And a big thing here, A huge problem. You see, it took me way too long in life to learn it. But often the things that tear you up, you're not even aware of because it's going down on a subconscious level. Um, and the things that are tearing you up on this deep level, you're not aware of it because you don't realize that the problem is that you're not directing it where it belongs. So something's tearing you up. And and the thing that's tearing you up is that there's some unresolved problem down here. And you've never placed that responsibility on the person or the situation it belongs. And so it's in there tearing you up. And until the day that you put it in the direction it belongs, it's going to ruin your life. And the thing is, most victims of narcissistic rage are willing victims because of it. Because you never felt you deserved more. So you allowed yourselves to be used, abused, treated like less than, and shit on because you didn't demand better. And the minute you find that problem and you put it on the right person or in the right direction, you realize you'll no longer accept that shit. Anyway, I'm trying to help you tonight because I'm tired of the trauma in this community. It's really sad. Like there's grief in this community. And there doesn't need to be. We can live in joy in this community. We really can. We can be in joy in this community. And the joy coming from we know we're doing the right thing. We're working for God's will to expose the truth for these beautiful girls and the truth for everyone, for everything, because it's the best thing to do. Because it's a sad situation doesn't mean we have to be sad. And it's the time has come and gone for that. It's time for us all to be better, to move on, to be happy. and then put away this trauma in this community. I mean, if someone else ends up hurt, it's going to be a tragedy. How many tragedies do we have to pile on to this tragedy? I mean, I almost come to tears over it. It's so ridiculous. It's fruitless. It's pointless. I hope you understand. And I hope that we all get to a better place with this, because someone else ends up hurt. It's going to be a tragedy. More victims aren't needed. More love is needed. So, that's all I have to say. Awesome. Awesome, Mary Martin. I'm glad you spent time with your sons. Anyway, we've had some wonderful chats lately, some wonderful shows, some wonderful chats. People are talking. It is a good thing. I just implore you, take care of your mental health. Thank you, Shelley, for the super chat. Thank you, Faith Ross. Well, guys, please hit the like. If you're on the replay, leave a comment. um, Support the channel. We have our support pathways, which are open to everyone. Cash App and all of those things that you can find on the channel. I worry more about the creators who put so much of their heart and time into this case. It's a lot. Child of the 60s. We hope for love, peace, equality, and end of racism, no more violence. Thank you, Neo B, for the super chat. Thank you very much. You're very cute. Thank you. The thing I like about this new, you see this new thing, this new the way this looks is the pictures are really large. Here, you see the picture here. That's the benefit. The thing is, if it takes up half the screen, but at least the pictures are larger, so it's nice. I don't know how to control it though. What happened last night? Well, that's kind of what I'm talking about. That's kind of what I'm talking about. I'm very upset about it, and I can't really say more than that. But we're dealing with trauma in this community, and it has to stop. And the mental illness is a huge problem, and it needs to get fixed. That's what I mean. If this is too much, this is not worth anyone else getting hurt over, or anyone else like getting sick over, or any more chaos coming from it. This needed to be said and heard. I would chew on your words, Prof. Self-preservation is essential to keep us in tune with our place in the universe. I love you, friend. I love you, New Day. True. The thing is, like, you go outside, you see the beautiful moon that's been full past week. It's in the clouds, and it's gorgeous, and it's part of the infinite beauty of God's creation, just right up there. You know, the beautiful sun shining out there, south side of the house, especially the afternoon in the winter. It's bringing that beautiful warmth of sunlight. There's so many things to be grateful for. And I think this community, like, from every direction, there's so much negativity, and it gets to people. Thank you, New Day. Thank you very much, New Day. I want people to be better. Okay, violence is being spoon fed to us by the troll media. How many stories do you hear about where pew pew saved people's lives on the news? Never. Rarely. Moonbeam 70s child. Beautiful. It's a new day. Yes, True Seeker. Marv is low and dirty. Very low and dirty. Mental illness. Mental illness. What has happened? Please share the meaning of your post last night. We're still trying to find out. We have a friend who's suffering. We're still trying to find out. Marv, it's BG. Go look at her browse shorts after this. Oh, yeah. I love going on walks with my 10-year-old son. Me too. Actually, I'm going to cut the show short and go back to my son. Good night, Noe. Yeah, so, I love you guys, but I think I'm just going to cut it short tonight. Um, I basically said some of what I wanted to. I mean, I could never get things like this out in the way that I intend to or wish I could, but I want us to be better. We gotta up the vibes. We gotta up the vibes in the community. People are getting hurt physically, emotionally, and all that stuff. And it's sad. It's really sad. Okay, so peace to every single person in this chat. Bless you all. Yes. Where are our positive, inspiring youth? We need to be in politics and all of this. Yeah. Missed what's going on. Yeah, just a lot of sadness, heartbreak, confusion, and all this stuff. It's too much fucking craziness in this community. This is what I'm saying. That the emotional trauma is off the charts. People need to get fixed. Thank you all for being sweet, though. Sleep will be good. Housebroken. That's that's really good. It's really good advice there. What I'm gonna do, go tuck in the bed with an amazing movie. See what temperature we got. Well, low of 22. Okay, not as bad as last night. So, okay, tomorrow's a new day. Spend time with my 5-year-old. That'll be fun. And tomorrow's a new day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I just want to thank everyone who's leaving nice comments. Thank you, Moonbeam. It's a God thing. When we let go, that's when God takes over. We have a lot of people that keep holding on. Just let it go. Um, gonna read something before I go. Again, let me say this before I do this. We have a lot of good lives. The last couple lives were really good. A lot of people watched them, and so um, please go and watch them if you haven't. Um, Again, I if you're on the replay, please leave a comment down below. Um, Support the channel. Hit the like on the way out. We have our support pathways. Please support the channel if you'd like to send a support to the channel. Anyway, this is one night I dreamed a dream, and as I was walking along the beach with my Lord, across the dark sky, flashed scenes from my life. For each scene, I noticed two sets of footprints in the sand, one belonging to me and one belonging to the Lord. And after the last scene of my life flashed before me, I looked back at the footprints in the sand, and I noticed that at many times along the path of the beach, in the scenes of my life, especially at the very lowest and saddest times, there was only one set of footprints. And this really troubled me. So I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, you said once I decided to follow you, you'd walk with me always, all the way. But I noticed that during the saddest and most troubling parts of my life, there's only one set of footprints. I don't understand why, when I needed you the most, why you would leave me. And this Lord looked at me and he whispered, "My precious child, I love you and I will never leave you. Never, ever during your trials and testings. When you saw only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. And that's all you can hope for. Because things won't always be easy. But you're never in it alone. And I'm telling you, these two girls, they weren't in it alone either. And they're not here suffering anymore. You don't worry about that. So we don't need to bring that suffering down into this community. They've already gone on. It's us who are here, okay? So please take care of yourself. We don't need any more hurt in this community. I love you guys. We'll be back with a great show. And I'm sorry that this was not the best. But you know, we got to pray for things to get better. All right?